I went to the school nurse for a headache. I almost didn't make it home. It hit me during third period out of nowhere. I'd been fine all morning, then suddenly the room was swimming and I couldn't focus my eyes. My teacher sent me to the office, and Nurse Pratt took one look at me and said, "Oh, sweetheart, you look awful. Come lie down." She gave me a cold cloth and some water and told me to rest. After 20 minutes, I felt steadier. I think I'm okay. Can I head back to class? Not yet. You're still pale. Give it another hour. I stared at the ceiling. When the hour was up, I sat up. I really do feel fine now. Actually, your mom just called. She's coming to get you. Just wait here. That was strange. My mom works 40 minutes away and never leaves for anything short of a real emergency. Can I call her to check? The phone in here's broken. Sit tight, hun. I pulled out my own phone and she said, "No phones in the nurse's office, you know that," and held out her hand until I gave it over. Then she kept glancing out the window like she was waiting for something. "Can I at least use the bathroom?" "Use the one in here." She pointed to the little attached bathroom. When I came out, she was texting someone, smiling. "Your ride's almost here. Tell me when you see your mom's car." A few minutes later, she looked out and said, "There she is. Grab your bag." I looked. A white SUV I'd never seen. A man behind the wheel. That's not my mom's car. She borrowed a friend's. Hers is in the shop. Come on, don't keep her waiting. My mom would have texted me. She'd come inside to sign me out. She's in a rush. Let's go. She grabbed my arm and started steering me toward the door. I yanked free. "I'm not going anywhere until I talk to my mom." Her whole face changed. The warm smile dropped away, and something flat and impatient took its place. "You're going to walk out to that car right now, or your little headache is going to get a whole lot worse." That's when it clicked. The headache that came from nowhere. Right after the juice box the cafeteria aide had handed me in the hall that morning, saying it was left over from a class party and I looked like I needed a pick-me-up. I thought she was being kind. "You drugged me," I said. "She gave me something so I'd end up here." She didn't even deny it. Smart girl. Shame you didn't figure it out sooner. She lunged for me again, and I bit down on her hand as hard as I could until I tasted blood. She shrieked, and I bolted for the door, but she tackled me from behind and we hit the floor. I kicked and screamed while she tried to pin me and clamp a hand over my mouth. My phone was on her desk where she'd left it. I reached. She slammed my arm down. "Nobody's coming for you, so stop." I threw my head back into her face and felt her nose give against the back of my skull. She rolled off, howling, and I grabbed my phone and ran into the hallway. The man from the SUV was already inside, walking toward me, hands in his pockets, calm. I spun and sprinted the other way, screaming, "Help! Somebody call 911!" I could hear him gaining. I crashed through the gym doors where Mr. Delgado was setting up volleyball nets. "There's a man chasing me. The nurse tried to take me. Call the police now." He didn't ask a single question. He stepped in front of me and had his phone to his ear in a second. The man appeared in the doorway, saw a 6'4" gym teacher standing between us calling the police, turned, and ran. I heard the SUV tear out of the lot, tires screaming. Police caught him a few miles down the road. They arrested Nurse Pratt in her office, still bleeding from her nose. They found the cafeteria aide in the kitchen, already fixing another juice box for a girl in 5th period, which is the part I still can't shake. It turned out the three of them had been working together, and the police uncovered enough to stop them and to make sure every kid they'd had their eyes on was accounted for. Mr. Delgado checked on me every day for the rest of the year. I learned something that day that I wish I'd never needed to. The scariest people aren't strangers in the dark. Sometimes they're the ones smiling at you, handing you a cold compress, telling you to rest. But I also learned I'd fight like hell, and that when I screamed, someone came running.